I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, every problem so it's cool. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. There'll be problems but it's cool. Anytime they wanna come at me, I'll take them back to school. Anytime they wanna run at me, a ninja ain't no tool. Anyone that has a problem can go back and get a clue. Anyone that has a target on their face before I'm through. An assassin on the mic and then I never miss my cue. Straight up ninja, it's a battle when I really see the view. Keep it on the grind and we doing something new. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. Power moves, make boss moves.
Yeah. We got first Ninja Hits. Ninja Hits United podcast. Yeah, what's up?
How is everybody doing tonight?
What's going on with it, player?
Well, why don't you introduce yourself, Don Chi?
Oh yeah. Don Chi right now, just trying to get it in, from Chicago, but right now I'm just posted in up north in Minnesota, man.
Nice.
The weather ain't right.
So are we going to be playing his song right now, or are we going to do it at the end, Ninja?
Well, why don't we can you tell us a little bit about the song?
Transparency.
Transparency,
Yeah, transparency stand with a miscommunication with me and an old associate. So it's a miscommunication to where I just felt that I need to be transparent with people and let people know where I was coming from or where I stand or where I stood within the situation. It's just as transparent as it is. So I just let everybody know. But the individuals that are involved, they know exactly what it is and what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what's up.
That's a good mindset right there, bro.
Oh yeah.
So let's get
I
to
like
the song.
I like the mindset. Well,
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought it uploaded, but it didn't upload. It's uploading now. So maybe we can get into a little bit more introduction with Don Chi. I got a couple of questions.
Okay,
honestly.
yeah. And a little bit more about transparency as far as like um my previous extracurricular activity, so to speak. So most people, that I haven't seen in a while, felt that that was the move to where it's like that's how we communicate, but I'm not there anymore. So it's like the more things that happen, and more as they say, level up or a different playing field that I'm on, I can't, communicate with that way. So everybody figured that, that it was what it was like back with the same veil. It's like I'm not on that. I'm on something different. So that's just what that stands for as well too. So I'd say to be transparent with everybody, let everybody know where it was at, who rock with it or who don't. This is what the move is, and if it went over their head, then they missed it.
Yeah. No doubt. Well, it's not actually uploading for some reason. I knew we should have got on this thing earlier,
Can we
but
grab it off another platform, or can we grab it off?
I can screen share it. Is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to screen share it from my Windows here, and that's the only thing I can think to do right now. And it should be fine.
Questions. I got some questions for you, Don Chi.
Yeah.
So how long you been in the music industry?
I was fiddling with it with school, so pretty much I just like picked it up around 21 when I actually, cause I really wasn't I was just kind of like felt I had to get something off my chest when I dropped my own fan. But my
Yeah.
homie was like, keep going. So I'm like, I revisited, and that's when Chase and Phantom Fortunes, that's when I done that, and I was like 21. So in every project, it was like upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. So yeah.
Yeah, and tell the viewers where they can find your music at.
Oh yeah, they can find it wherever, they know where it's at. They know, for those with the iPhones, y'all know how to get it. Those are the Androids or whatever, Spotify, whatever, they can get it wherever.
All
They
the
know
major
where to get it.
platforms.
Yeah, they know where to get it. Yeah, yeah.
Make sure y'all tune in and check him out on Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Don Chi. He's got some really, really heavy bangers that are really good. Now, the other question I have is for what is your inspiration in music? Like, who is your main inspiration as an artist?
Um, the main inspiration that virtually stems from like whatever chapter that it was in my life, or whatever I was doing, or wherever I was at. So that's what the inspiration was. But I can't even hone in on like the main inspiration behind it. I can't even do that.
So,
It's just
like,
that
if you were to mark out what kind of style you come close to as far as an artist, who in the industry do you think that you get your style from? Like
I leave
kind of
that.
like
I'm gonna leave that open to the fans. I'm gonna let them decide that.
okay.
Because at times it's like I really don't want to like give everybody like some of everything that's already out here. So I'm just letting everybody know like chapters in my life. So everything is 100% official, and it's like people that know me know what it is. They be like, "Damn, I'm shocked you put that in there." So I let the fans decide that. I
Okay.
really won't say that I can draw the inspiration. I mean, it's a lot of people that I listen to. That was
Yeah.
chapters in my life, and it's mostly like if I'm gonna do that, I draw my inspiration off like Red Hot Chili Peppers. I draw that Boston, and it's like I draw my inspiration off straight rock
Yeah.
and roll. It's rock and roll
Heck
that I
yeah,
listen
man.
to. Yeah.
Yep. Rock and roll is where it's at. All right. Ninja, you got any questions for Don T?
Let's play now. Let's play this.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Let's
I'm
get
gonna
it.
play Transparency by Don Chi.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go slow.
Does
Wow.
this
Here we
have
go.
does
Y'all hear
this have
that?
a video to it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Most people get comfortable. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves, and they end up becoming very cynical about life. If they throw in the towel on themselves, on their families, and on their dreams. And the other thing is that most people don't feel worthy. What I'm doing now, I could have been doing years ago. But because I did not have a college education, because I didn't believe in myself, because I allowed other people's opinion of me to control my destiny, I didn't act on my ideas. So I applaud you for your dreaming. I can tell you that it's possible. Yeah.
That I possess. They try to kick me down, but I am still here. Being made all things I'm a god. I put it all on the table. I've been locking since they walk, and they praying that I live, but you can see it that I'm running. I don't care about their politics. Rumors on the hate. So I set it on the table with the blade in the bag. I'm running more dollars when it's all about the cash. See, I will not lose. They love to sabotage that. Got me feeling like pop with my back against the wall. Yeah, me against the world, so I'm coming And I ain't giving no mercy, cause I know they wanna murder me. Showing life expectancy from life and criminology. Follow me. Chapter 1 is my page. At the back, your red degree out with all that. And I ain't fucking with y'all because I'm knowing y'all ain't. See, you can tell them what you want, they love the drama anyway. Now they got me on my 40 shit, blowing 40 shots. Outside in front of the bottom of the bottomless pit. Still out loud every day knowing this life is mad. Investing only in myself because my back's been stabbed. Yeah, people are smiling, tell lies that's non-fiction. I'm speaking the truth, this life is non-fiction. 23 and 1 knowing there's one way out. Fool, I hit the ground running ever since I've been out. See my success and make them mad as I like their contracts. Philosophy, university, top that, Don Cheers.
Yeah. That's what's up.
That beat goes hard, bro. And so does your bars.
Yeah, that beat goes really hard, and like the bars, like they come in at the right time too. It seems like it leaves you hanging there for a while, and then I noticed that when I first listened to it, I like how the you switched up the beat.
I do like the song and the beat. I agree with that. The only thing I would say is, for me personally, now this is just my opinion, I think the intro is a little too long. In the beginning, I think the intro is a little too long. But other than that, I enjoyed the track and I think it was well done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right on.
Yeah, that was a dope track.
All right, Ninja, what we get into the questionnaires.
Me personally, I just didn't. I don't care for long intros. I just want to hear straight bars. That's my preference. But
I liked the ending of it because it almost reminded me, I don't know why, but like a little bit of like LL Cool J, like just the way like it kind of ended right at the end. I was like, oh, it's kind of a little old school.
Don G. Yeah.
I do have a question.
Not that you took from that, but like it just, you hear things and then it reminds yourself when you hear them, and then you're like, oh, but yeah.
So, what are you said you don't? You're talking about influences, but we're like, who were you actually influenced by? But how about like your own style? Like, how has it been in like a journey like you've been in with like honing your own style and originality?
Yeah, I that virtually stems from like the tracks that I get, like from like Transparency to other tracks, and it's like when I hear it, I just go off telling a chapter or wherever I was at. That's virtually like how I do my music. When I hear stuff, it may remind me of like a couple years ago, like somewhere else. So then I put something together off that. So that's why I virtually stem like the inspiration from. But I know with everything that I say that I have to level up or everything. So it's a whole like as far as the instrumentals or whatever. That's where the beat selection come in from like my own fan all the way uh, to like the Sauce Volume 2. Everything is like I'm still constantly like I have to evolve within myself because it's like I still not getting my point across.
Yeah.
What Brian was saying, statistically speaking, you have 3 seconds. 3 seconds to grab your audience. So your intro can't be like 4, 8, 16 bars long. It's got to be 3 seconds.
Yep,
And then
that's what I was saying.
decide whether or not they want to listen to it, and then they'll hit next. Like, so you wanna limit yourself on that a lot.
Right.
Or like a lot of people will start off with the hook and then go in. I think that's like probably a little more comparable to like hip hop, if you will.
Yeah, but you
Right.
can't always start with the hook.
I don't know. I mean, it's hip hop, so you either start with a hook or a verse. You do one or the other, or you start with instrumentals, like you know.
I'd rather you start with instrumentals to build up to the verse. That grabs my attention because with me, I've been doing what I'm doing for so long with independent artists. If I don't like the beat, 9 times out of 10, I won't like the song. So to me, the beat selection is very important for me to be able for it to grab my attention.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I got a question, Don Chi.
Yeah.
If you was to have a collab or even just to meet like a famous artist out there that you let's say you grew up listening to or something like that, who would it be?
Um, I'm gonna keep it in the South. I'm a harken with Chameleon now. I think it will be him.
Yeah,
It'll be
Chameleon there.
Chameleon now.
Yeah,
Riding dirty.
Rep
Yep.
in the
Can't
South.
catch me
I'm from
riding
Florida.
dirty.
yeah. Repping the keys.
We about that Southern rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bump, that bump,
Yeah.
that bump in your trunk.
Yeah. So just
No
for
doubt.
everybody that's watching on here, let's introduce all the co-hosts here. My name's Christian, co-owner of Ninja Hits Magazine, also known as Contradiction. That's my rap name. Go ahead and one by one share who you guys are.
Well, I'm Ninja, also co-host of WWC Off the Coast podcast, and co-owner of Ninja Hits Magazine with Christian, and creator of the Wasp comic, and vice president of the Wasp, and exec of WWC. Yeah.
I'm Brian.
I'm
Go
the
ahead.
owner and producer at O Beats and Productions. Right now we're based in Pennsylvania, but we're migrating back to Florida next month.
Interesting. My name is Brian, and I studied music for about 30 years. So this is all I do. I help independent artists, a lot. I have my own podcast. Let's talk about a podcast. I
And
do
I'm also the
interviews.
co-host on that.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's my co-host, among other
Yeah, that's a good
things.
podcast.
Um, I manage artists. Um, I do a little bit of everything. Um, that's about it. That's about it. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, but I'm in South Carolina right now.
He has a damn good ear for music too.
Yeah, I know some
That's
people out in
and
South
some
Carolina.
damn good artists.
I'm in California. I'm in Sacramento, California. I own UBO Entertainment and UBO Magazine. I have 30 years of experience as a journalist in music, art, and culture, as well as 19 years as a PR and doing marketing, event coordinating. I've done anything from 2 governor inaugurations, working for a catering company, to booking my own hip hop, fashion, and art shows. Yeah, so been doing it for a long time. And Don Chi is one of my artists that I work with.
That's
That's
good.
dope. That's
You stay
dope.
busy, and I like that.
Always.
Yep, and Don Chi has also been featured on Realist Magazine back in the day when I had Realist Magazine. He was on the cover of one of the issues, and you can
Nice.
cop that on madcloud.com under Realist Magazine. Look for Don Chi on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
So Don Cheek, I have a question for you. How long have you been done? How long have you done music for?
From like 16, from like 2016.
About 10 years now.
Yeah, but not really like going like
Like recording.
yeah, until like I've done like my own fan. When I done that, it was just something to get off my chest. And then around with when I've done Chasing Phantom Fortunes, when I won that award out there in Cali, that's when I was like, okay, I got a couple people, you know. So then that's when I dropped everything. But it still is like my point. It's like it's like I'm getting my point across, but it's like people can't hear me. So they're gonna hear me on the sauce too. They're gonna hear me and they're gonna see it. So yeah.
So, what type of music do you generally like to make? Do you like to make the pain music, drill music? What type of beats do you like, or what type of music do you generally like to make?
Um, it virtually pretty much it depends on like how I'm feeling.
Okay,
It's like just because it's like my father's side of the family they generate from the south, so it's like I'm Midwestern raised away from jumping around everywhere. So I got it all depend on like how I'm feeling. If the track nice, then yeah, like a joint that I got now, my next single, that's like something way out of left field. You know, that's something completely out of left field, but it's expected to do really good. You know, so it should do good by the time I give the world the visuals of it. So yeah,
Yeah. Plus he's got like some stuff that's a little more Caribbean. Like, he mixes it
yeah,
up here and there. So
that's good. So you're versatile in that
Versatile.
way.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, because um me, I call it safe music. I just don't, where I'm at. I'm in Minnesota, so I don't like their music selection style or whatever. It's like I'm from Chicago, so it's bigger than just jumping out of gangways and doing whatever. And I've been a lot of places, so I already know that it's different people everywhere. So that's just where I'm always focused at. I'm not focused on where I'm at. My mind is somewhere else. It's
you're
not like
focused on where you're going.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know how Chicago is because one of my artists that I manage is from Chicago. So I know a lot about that area. I like to think I know a lot about that area, but
Hmm.
Let's talk about your clothing line and the other projects that you got coming up. Tell us a little more about that.
Yes. The Shop Don Chi. I just feel like, I drink coffee or whatnot. That's my Jesus juice, my coffee or whatever, or
Yeah, mine
or a
too.
Red Bull, or my Red Bull. So it's like I just want to give somebody, turquoise it out with the tumbler. I have lighters now, for the smokers. We ain't gonna discriminate. Let them go and flame up. You know, and back back in another chapter of my life, it was always flirt with the merch. That's for the ladies. So those like tracksuits with that. I'm trying to get a lot of things, going with that. This still at the beginning stage, but it's up and running now. So
Track.
that's just
All right.
yeah. So that's just the from the clothing perspective. The next project is the South Volume 2. Um, I am very excited about that because it's things that's lined up that surprised me. Um, it yeah,
Isn't
yeah,
it
it
great when that
surprised me.
happens?
Yeah, yeah, I am surprised, and when the audience see that, they will be surprised as well. Um, it's like I thought that my perception was I had enough ears hear me out on volume one. It's Chi Not Che on volume one. I had Katie Got Bands, AK of Do or Die there. So I'm like, okay, this, but things didn't work out how it was perceived to be. So I'm like, I gotta just do it myself. Cause at the end of the day, is what I constantly hear is, it's your song, it's your music, cause me, it's like I'm a Libra and I'm always gonna be collaborative effort. It's gonna be a collaborative effort until, it's not going well. But with the Sauce Volume 2, I just had to let the listeners know what was what from Bardo. You know, they can take that for those people that know about like Tibetan Buddhism. You know what Bardo is. That's for them. You know, so it's always something behind everything I'm doing. You know, from Bardo to ice sculptures. Then we have ice sculptures. Then Cover Charge, which is out right now. You know, ice sculptures is the prelude to Cover Charge. Cover Charge is like, you know, back then, you know, that's like an everyday. That was like every day in my household. You know, so that was, you know, that's back then. You know, and then I got trampoline. You know, some fun given the way this society is nowadays. I feel that people need something to get their mind off the constant bombardment of politics and politicians or
Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
what. Yeah,
Absolutely, man.
yeah,
Inspirational music is where it's at, man.
yeah, yeah. And
And
finally is Biggity. I'm gonna give them Biggity. They're gonna see that. You know, I'm gonna make sure they see that. They're gonna see that, and it's a lot of stuff planned for that. Yeah. So yeah.
Good for you.
Well, I love that track. I want to play this track again. I'm gonna roll it back again if that's all right with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook this up. Hold on.
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, because we can run this back for real.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's run it back. Yeah.
Hold up.
I hear a train. Is a train coming?
That's me.
A train?
I live by the train.
Yeah, I hear a train, bro. I literally hear a train in
No,
the
it's not a
background of
train.
somebody's
It's not a
stuff.
train.
It'll be really bad if the big train comes. That's just the Sacramento light rail.
Hey, it might be part of the song. You don't know.
Oh,
No, I got the song now. This is Transparency by Don G.
Yee!
let's get it.
Most people get comfortable. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves, and they end up becoming very cynical about life. And they throw in the towel on themselves, on their families, and on their dreams. And the other thing is that most people don't feel worthy. What I'm doing now, I could have been doing years ago. But because I did not have a college education, because I didn't believe in myself, because I allowed other people's opinion of me to control my destiny, I didn't act on my ideas. So I applaud you for your dreaming. I can tell you that it's possible.
Yeah. Ambition, resilience, consistency, right? All characteristics that I possess. They try to kick me down, but I am still here. Being made through all. Demons, I'm a god. I put it all on the table. I've been locking since day one. And they praying that I live, but you can see it that I'm running. I don't care about their politics. Rumors or the hate. So I set it on the table with the blade in the bag. I'm not money, more problems when it's all about the cash. See, I will not lose. They love the sabotage. Yeah, got me feeling like pop with my back against the wall. Against the world, so I'm coming for them all. And I ain't showing no mercy, cause I know they want to murder me. Showing life expectancy from life and criminology. Follow me. Chapter 1 is my page. At the back, your red degree out with all in. I ain't fucking with y'all because I'm knowing y'all ain't. See, you can tell them what you want, they love the drama anyway. Now they got me on my 40 shit. You're on 40 shit. Outside in front of bottom of a bottomless pit. Every day knowing this life is mad. Investing only in myself because my back's been stabbed. Yeah, people are smiling. Tell lies that's non-fiction. I'm speaking the truth. This life is non-fiction. 23 and 1 knowing is one way out. Till I hit the ground running ever since I've been out. See my success and make them mad. Less I like their contract. Their philosophy. University top that. Don G.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Oh,
What I
You gotta
love
go
about
onto the
you,
YouTube and check.
you don't rap about the typical things. You rap about real things, like real things that are important, and like I respect that so much.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
that song would not have happened if a situation did not occur. So for every action is a reaction. It's cause and effect.
Right.
So and it was like something was supposed to happen. Another artist that's humongous right now dropped a song right before I was supposed to do my song. That didn't pan out because the other hands in it was a little too big headed, and that wasted my time. I said
Um,
I did something that was out my way to make it happen, and it didn't pan out. So I just thought of that on the plane on the way back.
so
So
that's what's
Sounds
up.
like it sounds like a music that you play on a plane, bro, while looking out at the
yeah,
world and thinking about inspiring, bro.
yeah, yeah, because it was expected. The perception was I would crash out given the situation, but I didn't. So that's why I chose that introduction, just to let the masses know that that's where I'm at, because I was focused mostly on school, not really on music.
It
But
makes
it
sense.
came out different. It came out like me focused on school, but the delivery came out as far as like I was pissed off about the situation, as my cousin would say. I'm disappointed. I wasn't pissed off. I was just disappointed that it didn't transpire like I expected it to.
That explains the introduction now. Then,
Yes.
okay. I was
Actually,
Yeah,
trying to
see,
figure
so,
out where
see,
that came from.
oh, the introduction was necessary.
Yes.
I was wrong. My apologies. Yeah, it was definitely necessary. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
yeah,
that you
and I
explain that. Mm.
yeah, and I would say too, I have a couple songs out there that I do intros that are kind of long too, because I want to bring the audience into the story of the song too. Because that is that's a unique thing. Some artists don't do that. Some artists just want you to grasp what they're trying to say in the bars itself. But like some artists do the intro like that, where they tell the story and it brings it in. Like I've
Yeah.
custom made like intros with like a dark voice, like I'm talking to the devil or something, and he's talking
I
to
can
me,
hear
telling me to
that.
give up or
Yeah.
whatever. Like he's
Hmm.
telling me to kill myself or something, and then I come in with the hard song. So that's definitely a unique skill to be able to bring somebody into the song through the intro,
The
because
Yeah.
re-
not a lot of people do that.
the reason I say that about the intros, and that was a good idea. Now that you explained the backstory of it, but the reason I say the intros shouldn't be so long too is because back in the day, people are used to long songs and long intros. Nowadays, people's attention span
Yeah,
is not that good.
30 seconds.
So
yeah.
It's ridiculous,
nowadays, yeah, nowadays I think,
Squirrel.
uh,
right?
yeah,
I
yeah,
gotta say the same thing.
yeah. That's the only reason I say that because people's
Yeah.
attention span is zero.
Yeah.
Today's world is all about quick and fast satisfaction. Nobody's willing
Yeah,
to, just sit around and wait and hear the story. They don't care about the story. They just want to rush to the middle or the end, and it's like, ah,
yeah. See me when I listen to music, I sit there on a song. I'll sit there and replay it over and over and dissect it. That's just how my brain works. Like
Yep.
I'll pick apart the beat. I'll pick apart the lyrics. I'll dissect that thing. And from the first time I ever heard that song by you, Don G, that's what I did. Like I picked it all apart. Like the
Hmm.
beat was good and amazing, and then the lyrics is what grabbed me in. That's why I selected that for this podcast episode, because a lot of your other songs too, they also tell a story, but that one was from your heart. There was something there that you brought out raw emotion in that song.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not gonna give the raw emotion, so to speak. I'm like, I'm not really gonna give give that anymore, which I know that the audience, depending on the region of the country, to what that's what they will want and expect. But me, I personally feel like, nah, if I'm just getting off work and I'm in the car, I just want to hear music. I don't want to be like Shea
Infiltrate.
45 is type
Yeah.
music or conscious rap all day. Nah, I just want to hear some jams. Let me go home or let me go do this. Let me go do that. So yeah, that's why I'm like, no, at the transparency, I'm like, because I gave them that from my own fan. That whole album is virtually just like transparency, different tracks, but it's different aspects of everything. So, and that's just what it was, and everything else from Phantom Fortunes to the Nickel, no promos. It's like I'm walking them down slowly but surely. So, yeah.
And a lot of
I
ti
heard in that track that you said when I got out. When I got out, have you been in down before, incarcerated?
Oh yeah, I
Because
was
the
down
underdog
before.
story.
Yeah, complete
Yep.
underdog story. So, and that's the thing because everyone expected that I will be the same thing as prior to before what lived. They think that it will be like, oh, 2 and 3 half gallons every single day, a house full of women, lingerie, just like Cover Charge the video. That was my house. The name of my crib, Elliot, we called it the stabbing cabin, so and it's like everybody expected that. And it's like, no, I'm on something different. That's why the intro is what it was. That's why I mentioned some things about education. That's how what it was, and it's like from my transcripts or whatever, it's like it was all A's from there on out. I stopped taking notes after my first semester. So I didn't need to take notes or carry book bags to do because I'm like, oh, this is something easy. Let me do this. This is gonna kill time. This is gonna eat up a road. This is gonna do all this. So let me just do this. I'm not really focused on music. So that's what that whole situation was about.
Can you talk about Amicus? Amicus? Am I
I'll
saying it
tell
right?
you.
Amicus,
Yeah. Can you talk
yeah,
about that?
yeah, yeah, I'm not now. I'm more focused on music, so I had to slide back off that. But I just just volunteer or whatever for them. I actually worked there, whatever, you know. It was like to help men and women that was incarcerated, just give them like tools to like do something different, completely different. And the gentlemen that will meet with are the guys that's like one they like can go back any day. So, they on bad terms with their PO or whatever. So it's like as they say, high risk or whatever. So I started this group Opportunity for Change, and that we just let them vent or whatever, and I just offer tools or whatever that can minimize the situation. For a lot of guys, if I line up like 10 guys out the group, like 8 of them will like jot it back down. They aren't like 0 to 60 like Tibble. They're not Tibble.
Yeah.
They take the temperature down or whatever. Two of them, one of them may be on the run and the other one may go back. It depends, but it all depends on like the situation. And I just try to meet everybody where they at, so that's it. I just
And
And,
you
try
have
to
a
and,
meet them where they
and
have a
at.
that's
calming
what
spirit too. So I think your calming spirit probably helped them, through that too.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
and I will speak from personal experience on my behalf too. I've been incarcerated for 10 years. This entire podcast, the magazine, and everything started as a dream inside of a prison cell, bro. And I was told in my city that I would never be nothing. I wouldn't be doing nothing for nobody. Nobody would know my name. Like, and now I'm like nationwide working with people, like connecting with people and giving back to the community that once used to say that I would never be nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I am an underdog. All of us in this room right now is an underdog, and I'm blessed to have you on this podcast with us, man, because you're an underdog. and you going out into the community and trying to use your pain and the suffering that you had to go through, and people looking at me and you as a statistic. We're going to be
Yeah.
like, we're going to be addicted to drugs, we're going to be up in the system, we're never going to get out, we might end up in gang life, we might end up shot, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and us coming out with our own clothing lines or like magazines, making visions reality, inspiring people. That's what we're all about here, with this podcast, the Ninja Hits. And I'm glad that you're doing that with your life too, bro.
Yeah, it's all about leading by example, and it's to me it's mostly about like I'm mostly about like because we live in so much of like a fast-paced environment, and society is quick to write those individuals off. So I mostly represent like the forgotten bracket of society. That's mostly who my
Yep.
music is for. That's who I want to like entertain. The individuals that was forgotten about. Even like regardless of the generation, once they see me and know me, they actually know what the assignment is, and that right there I can show you better than I can tell you, so to speak. Meaning you could do this too. Whatever your niche is, find it and take the flag and
Yep.
run with it. That's just mostly what it is, and that's what the whole music is. That's what it's about. That's what my music is. It's something for me to like get off my chest, so to speak. But at the end of the day, it's about that forgotten bracket because most people they don't want to like crash out, so to speak. So yeah, crash
Yeah.
out on
And
your goal.
Yep. And a lot of people see you and us doing this, and we're inspiring people everywhere we go with what we do. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
music, whatever it is, I was a hustler back in the day. I used to hustle vacuum cleaner, Kirby vacuum cleaners. I could stuff the shirt of someone's back. You know what I mean? Like, and that's my gift, that's my talent. But I was doing it with the wrong intent and doing bad things with that. You know what I'm saying? And I figured out, like, hey, you can make legal ways to make a hustle. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And there's so many people in the urban communities, so many people like in bigger cities they feel like they can't do nothing but become a thug, or, that they just want to, escape this reality by getting high or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And like, for me, music is my escape. And that's what makes my music personally so powerful, and yours too. And Ninjas, the intro, like him on that intro, that song went
yeah,
viral because he's a visionary, you're a visionary, I'm a visionary, everyone in here is a visionary. We have visions in our minds that we help manifest to inspire other people to find their visions so that they could get
yeah.
going in their direction, like you said, a niche. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that's what a lot of people feel like they just got to wake up, go to the 9 to 5 job. No, you don't. You literally have the internet. You have a brain. You have visions and visions. You put those in the right channel, and you can go and accomplish anything you set your mind to. And of course,
Right.
we're all going to have haters telling us that, yeah, you can't do this, but we're living out a manifestation right now.
Yep.
Months ago, we didn't think this podcast was going to come up, but hey, here we are, and our first
Right.
ever,
And we
interview
talked about it
is
too,
also
didn't we? We
visionary.
talked about doing this podcast.
Yeah,
I love being the underdog.
Oh yeah, all day.
yeah.
I love being the
Yeah.
underdog.
Makes you work harder.
I don't love being the
That's it.
underdog. It's just time for the underdog to win.
I love
Hey,
being
thank
the
you,
underdog.
Christopher. Thank
It's the
you,
underdog
Christopher
story.
Cheney. Thank you, Chris, for saying that I inspired you, man. That makes my heart, feel good that I inspired you for that magazine, bro. It came out good. I've never heard of nobody doing 150 people on one magazine, bro, but you did it. And just so you know, Don Chi, if you want to be in his next issue of Worldwide Collaboration magazine, we can make that happen for you
Okay.
if you would like.
He
To
might
promote
even
what
be
you got
able to
going
be
on in
the
July.
next one. Chris is talking about adding more pages, so he might even be able to be in this one.
Okay.
Dr.
At
Chris?
at this point, he might as
So,
well
yeah.
call it a book.
Yeah. So
I mean,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm
the-
in this
hey,
one.
do a quarterly magazine.
have them call it the underground edition or the underdog edition.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
He has literally went nuts with it though, with 24,000 views in a week.
In a week.
Yep.
Yep.
Dope.
That's crazy.
24,000
Yeah, it's
views
nuts.
in one.
We've all just been sharing it and sharing it and sharing it.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah. Okay, so now this would be a good time. I'm gonna ask everybody to come out and talk about their projects that they got coming up for the year 2026. Who are on here? Let's just go from the top to the bottom. Ninja, I'm gonna have you start, and then we're just gonna go around the room, and everybody talk about what they got going on, and let the people know what they could be looking to.
Well, looking into, I got some new music. Solomon
Ninja,
Childs.
did you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I could hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I guess Christian can't hear me.
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you.
Okay. I got some new music with Solomon Childs. It's really dope. One of them's on his platforms. It's called Speak Your Peace. And we did that first. And then we did a song called Problems, which that's the one that he's talking about. It's going viral. I put it on my Instagram, and it was like 87,000 views after Say Cheese TV picked it up, and overnight, and then it's like 32,000 views or something now on TikTok, and I've got not as many views on Facebook, but I'm averaging now about 12,000 views a month. So it's kind of dope. But it's just doing all these lives I'm doing. And I'm gonna have him next week. So we're gonna bring him on as a guest. I want to call him our celebrity co-host. Is what I want to call him. I'd like to call Solomon Childs to the podcast next week, and we're gonna have a dope podcast. This has been a dope podcast with Don Chi. Been really dope. I love this song.
You want me to go
Song's
next?
called Transparency. Everybody check him out. Don G. You're on all platforms, I'm sure. Yeah. Dope. Somebody else want to go?
Okay, I'll go. So I'm UBO Entertainment, UBO Mags. So UBO Entertainment, we do PR and marketing services. We provide tools for artists such as EPKs, websites. We help you line up your social media so that it'll look proper for the public. And then we also do different things. We help people with publishing, distribution. We can help people with music sync licensing. We can help people with sponsorships. We can help people with getting them into festivals, different tours, events, whatever it is. There's so many different opportunities for artists out there. There's contests you could get into. There's awards, like how Don Chi talked about his award. You can get into there's so many different award things you can get into. And one thing that I will give one little tip here is don't think that, the film industry isn't looking at music videos. If you have a music video, you could still take it to like Film Freeway and freaking like get your song on like, I think hundreds of different award places. So so there's so many different things that can happen. I know Don Chi's like, ooh, let's do it. But yeah, there's so many things that we do to help artists, and
Can't hear her no more.
It came from UBO magazine, which I started in 2001, is basically one of the very first online magazines based in California. I am now, I guess, the official first female that ever had.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
I can't hear the young lady
Can you guys hear me?
anymore. She cut out.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
So So yeah, the magazine's been around a long time. We write about music, art, culture. We interview musical talent, films that come out, books that come out. If you have a product, a fashion line, whatever it is, we will write a review. We'll do interviews. We have a placement link on our website. We curate most of our stuff that we put out, and yeah, so we're always looking to work with people. We're based in Sacramento, California, so we're basically like the Northern California side with the Bay Area, Sacramento. We're close to Reno, so we're kind of on that side of the area. But we do national campaigns for artists. It doesn't matter where you're at. I'm a journalist, been in it for 30 years, so I know exactly how to talk to journalists. I know what to send them. I know how to find them. I will find you on LinkedIn. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's where they all are. But yeah, so like we've been doing this for a long time. I think this year we are just trying to expand. We're really glad to like be working with Christian and everybody here. Because all this does is open the doors for everybody that we're working with to kind of help out and to kind of broaden our horizons when it comes to our network and who we're affiliated with and our connections. So yeah.
Yeah. Love it.
I'm a little low. I have a new album coming out. My first album, actually. Something completely different than what I usually do, but it's kind of like home to me. I'll be doing a live DJ set on the 17th, and I'll be performing live. I'll also be doing vocals live on Twitch, Facebook Live, and the worldwide Off the Coast podcast on YouTube. And then my album comes out on 420. And then I have some things following that. I have some separate projects that I'm working on. I actually growing.
Uh-oh.
That is right.
Who did all that?
I did.
Are we being hacked?
Yeah, because like you guys got kicked out somehow, and I brought Christian in, and then Lilo, like you got kicked out, and I let you back in, like as you were talking. Go ahead.
After the album comes out, I've got some new things going on. I've got a few surprises. People are probably not gonna see it coming, but you know, I'm gonna leave it a surprise. Then I have a couple clients that have some releases that are coming out as well. The Only Ronin, Furto, let's see who else. There's a couple others, but I don't know where they're at right now, so I can't give a definite, but I know those two are in play. So yeah, things are good.
That's what's up.
Can you all hear me?
Awesome.
Christopher
Yeah.
Worldwide Collaboration in the building.
Well, my name's Brian. I do all kinds of things. I have my podcast. I'm trying to get my business name LLC. Because I think that's the best way to do it. There's some things that I'm working on right now that I can't talk about at the moment. I do music reviews. I can help with sync licensing as well. Um, I look for shows for artists. Like I said, I manage artists. Um, I do like private. I do private listening parties for artists. I got a real good ear for music. I've studied music for over 30 years. So I like to think I
And
know a little bit of something or a little bit of nothing. Well, either way you look at it. But like I said, I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Don't you? Maybe.
Oh, me? Oh, okay. Um, what I have, um, I'm just looking forward to the sauce. Um, I think I'm gonna let that out June 16th is what I'm projecting. I gotta put the last two tracks on there, and right now, I'm just everybody will see. I think that's the stage that I'm at now. I'm trying to like not trying to, but I'm wanted to finagle something like maybe a performance or two before June or July or something like that. But yeah, that's just where I'm at now. I'm just at that stage now to where it's like I think they need to see more of what's being said.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Christian, co-owner of Ninja Hits Magazine, and again, and Ninja Hits Magazine's dropping an issue May 29th on MadCloud.com with K. Davis the Hitman, Dougie Fresh's nephew. Um, and then we are going to be doing Realist TV episode number 8 around the 29th of May too. So if you're an artist and you're looking for a placement to have your music played on a TV show that plays on Ninth Wonder TV, with Blaze Hunter from Signature Series Network, which is a major multimedia independent network, get at me. I have the cheapest prices around for music videos to be showcased. I also have package deals where you can get there's gold, silver, platinum. You can get like 15 different platforms in a circuit, for $500, which you can't beat that. You got you're gonna be able to get into Ubo magazine, our other partner, Hip Hop Empire magazine. Shout out to Elvin, and also Site Radio. Shout out to DJ Kool-Aid, and also our other affiliates as well, their platforms. I have on my Facebook Ninja Hits Magazine as well, the page. You'll be able to see the packages and all the price lists on there as well. And I think that's about it coming up in the next few months. That's all. And then also, of course, if you want to get on our podcast, you can hit us up as well. Right now, the slots are free to be on if you want to get some free promotion until we start building up some momentum and getting a lot more people and a lot more traction on it. It's free. So use it while you can.
Now
Yeah.
you said uh you said 1,500, right? 1,500
Who you,
Christian. I'm sorry. You
yeah,
said you got a package that allows
yeah.
you 1,500.
Fi-
What again?
no, 15 different platforms
Oh, 15 different platforms.
between
Okay.
all of our affiliates, partners, and their platforms and stuff like that. We have a package deal where it's $500 and you get on a circuit
Oh yeah.
basically for
Okay. Okay.
promotion.
All right. Now, do you have anything to do with Roku TV?
Yes, Blaze Hunter from who is our co-host for Realist TV. He is on Roku TV. Signature
Okay.
Series Network is on Roku.
That's what
You
I
can go
thought.
onto the app. You can go onto the App Store and look up Signature Series Network, and you'll find our platform up on there. It's like an independent Netflix for artists. Like he does comedy hour, he does music, he does MMA fighting, independent boxing. Like he has all kinds of stuff up there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I wanted you to, for the audience, I wanted you to explain what was what was available on Roku TV.
Yeah. And
So
we're
thank
also
you
going to
for
be
that.
putting Don Chi. We're also going to be putting you on some more platforms as well. I have a bunch of other podcasts. I mean, just in this room alone, we got Off the Coast, a WWC Off the Coast podcast, right? We
Yeah.
got what was your podcast, Brian?
Let's
Let's
talk
talk
about it podcast.
about a
Let's talk about a
podcast.
podcast. We got Chop It Up, the podcast. We also have another worldwide collaboration podcast, which is which one? The Reckless Show? Is it called the Reckless Show?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's for Reckless Records Apocalypse. So we got them. We can put you on. I mean, we got a ton of different podcasts.
Yeah, I would love to have them on my podcast. I would love to have them on mine.
I'm doing another interview tomorrow with Protect Your Neck Records, as well as a Sabbath thing I'm doing tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing a Bible study live tomorrow for people that want to learn the Bible and a little bit of knowledge, that I have been given over the past 10 years of my life on this journey. I'm going to be sharing some pretty cool stuff. So if you guys want to tune in on that one too, we could, you feel free to do that. I'm not part of a religion. I'm not promoting politics. I'm not promoting none of that. I'm just a man that wants to share a little bit of knowledge of what I've learned from the Bible and studying Hebrew. For those who don't know, I have a tattoo of the Creator's name on my forehead. So in Paleo Hebrew. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be sober and I wouldn't be as successful and connecting with the people that I have been out of nowhere from Montana, connected with.
Amen to that. Amen to
Divine
that.
doors have opened for me because of him. So I'm gonna be sharing a little bit of cool stuff tomorrow with everybody, and it's gonna be our first ever Bible knowledge based podcast. So
yeah, and I've talked to Christian on the phone about some of this stuff, and we go deep. Like we'll go because I grew up Christian. I got my great grandpa, my grandpa, both of them were preachers. My dad was a deacon in the church, so yeah, it's just like goes deep. So I don't go to church now. So talking to someone that isn't trying to put that pressure on, but learning about the Bible and the historical part and the spiritual part, it's like very interesting.
Yeah, and I go in deep with the roots of the faith. I teach people the basics and like where it all started and like Hebrew stuff, because I was given the gift to do that, to preach and to teach the Bible. And for those who don't know, before 2015, when I had a divine encounter, I'll share a little bit about it. I was in a prison cell facing a life sentence that I did for a crime I did not commit. And audibly, I heard the Most High speak to me in this prison cell as I'm tying a sheet, trying to hang myself. He stopped me. He stopped me from committing suicide that day. And he's been teaching me the Bible ever since. And he taught me a lot of stuff. Like he gave me visions, like crazy stuff. And I'm sitting in a prison cell, and I was an atheist, and he turned me into not an atheist.
Wow.
I was a self-proclaimed fool, is what I call myself. But I was touched by divine influence, and in that prison cell, and I get chills just talking about it. But it changed my life forever, and I got sober. I've been sober ever since. Like things have changed in my mindset. Like I can't even explain to you. It's like my senses are heightened since that day. But
divine intervention.
Yeah, and I literally was facing a life sentence. Like all this cards were stacked against me. I was 18 years old, and I was addicted to drugs. I was, you know, a womanizer, like stupid, you know, I was the worst of the worst, man. Like, you know what I mean? And he like changed me and transformed me. Now I'm trying to put clothes on women that are half naked. Like I'm trying to go into the modeling community and try to make modesty sexy. All right. Like I literally I started for those who don't know, I started a modeling magazine too, and it's called Off the Map magazine. And yeah, and what I do with that, I done one issue already. I'm working on a second one. But I'm trying to find the models who have been abused in the industry by people like that are like predatorizing women, and trying to give them a platform where they can be a woman empowerment movement, basically, where they can have a voice and they can stop doing OnlyFans and being half naked and actually make modesty be the best
Hey.
policy, you know, and make themselves sexy doing that instead.
I have a female artist by the name of Sugar T that might be interested in talking to people about that for sure.
Well, I can put her on the issue of the second issue. If she wants, I'll give it to her free. I had a ex-Playboy on the first issue. Neve Liddell is her name. And she was on actually on Playboy Cover Girl. Like she was had the same vision as me. She was tired of, you know, the industry predatorizing on women, you know what I mean? And she was like, I would love to be on this magazine. And then out of nowhere, all these models start hitting me up, and I don't know any models, and they just start flooding my inbox. And I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, I'm going to start a movement now, you know?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? But anyways, it's been real, guys. I got to get off of here. Thank you for being part of the first episode of our podcast. Thank you,
Yeah,
Dr.
this
G,
is a
for being
dope
in here.
episode.
Appreciate you
And I
having me.
look forward to more of this with you guys.
Yep.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
thanks
and
for
thank
having
you
me,
for
everyone.
coming on at short notice. I know it was literally a minute notice.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Yeah.
I got to meet Don Chi, and I got to meet you, and I got to meet
Yep.
is it Eris?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
it was a lovely podcast. It was great.
Yeah.
Let's
And we
let's
also
play a
gotta
song
get-
again.
We got Yep,
Yeah.
Let's play a song
gonna
one
play
last
that
time,
one
yeah.
last song. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, play it again. Let me get over here. Hold up. Transparency by Don Chi.
Most people get comfortable. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves, and they end up becoming very cynical about life. And they throw in the towel on themselves, on their families, and on their dreams. And the other thing is that most people don't feel worthy. What I'm doing right now, I could have been doing years ago. But because I did not have a college education, because I didn't believe in myself, because I allowed other people's opinion of me to control my destiny, I didn't act on my ideas. So I tell you, but really, I can tell you that it's possible.
Yeah. Ambition, resilience, consistency are characteristics that I possess. They try to kick me down, but I am still here. Being married in all this I'm I put it all on the table while they like it till they want. And they praying that I know what you can see that I'm running. They don't care about their politics. Rumors on their head. I set it on the table with the blade in the bag. See, I will not lose, they love to sabotage that. Got me feeling like pop with my back against the wall. Now me against the world, so I'm coming from the wall. And I ain't getting no pussy, cause I know they wanna murder me. Life is Like a criminology, follow me. Chapter 1 is my page, to the bachelorette degree out with all that. And I ain't fucking with y'all because I'm knowing y'all ain't. See, you can tell them what you want, they love the drama anyway. Now they got me on my 40 shit. No, I'm 40 shine. Outside in front of bottom of a bottomless pit. Every day knowing this life is madly. Investing only in myself because my back's been stabbed. Yeah, people are smiling, tell lies that's not fiction. I'm speaking the truth, this life is not fiction. 2021, knowing this one way out. When I hit the ground running, ever since I did not see my success and make them mad. That's how they contrast, that philosophy, university top that. Conscience.
That is another hand right there.
Make sure everyone watching this, you guys go check out Don Chi on IG, Facebook, YouTube. You check his music out, man.
Yeah, most definitely. I would like to say, first off, thanks for having me. And everybody, yes, follow me on IG, Don Chi Official 2. Stay tuned with the music because the next like visual that I'm about to give the world is like right now my mind state is like everybody go watch Rocky 4 when he fought the Russian. That's my mind state right now. Right now I'm representing the United States because I am about to be international. When they see this is like beyond big. It's like nobody does this but like established artists. I'm
That's
independent
what's up.
doing this. I'm doing this independent. So that's the mind state. My mind state right now is like Rocky right now. And the industry is Ivan Drago. So that's just where I'm at right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna go follow you.
Gratitude.
Yeah, everybody go follow him. It's been a great show. It's been so dope. I really appreciate everybody. We'll take it out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Later.
Thank you so much, Don Chi.
All right.
Thanks,
for having
everybody.
me. All right.
All right.
I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, every problem so it's cool. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. There'll be problems but it's cool. Anytime they wanna come at me, I'll take them back to school. Anytime they wanna run at me, a ninja ain't no tool. Anyone that has a problem can go back and get a clue. Anyone that has a target on their face before I'm through. An assassin on the mic and then I never miss my cue. Straight up ninja, it's a battle when I really see the view. Keep it on the grind and we're doing something new. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. I make big boss moves, any obstacle I'm through. They be hating and it's true, there be problems but it's cool. Power moves.